Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, we're about to start Thursday Night Thunder here at Newred Hobbies in Ocala, Florida. Independent stock buggy. We've already been through tech, caught some guys that have some things they got to get corrected. But we're going to get underway here. We got 7 races per round, so it's going to be a pretty swift moving night here, gentlemen. So let's keep up. If you have a problem, let me know. We'll try to take care of the best we can. All right, independent stock buggy heat 2. Start heading to tech. Mr. Chad Buckland just voluntold to tech you guys for battery and voltage. Mr. Chad, see me a second. Once again, heat 2 of independent. Start heading to tech. Mr. Chad's going to check some stuff for you. All right, the race order for this one's going to be CJ, Ben, John, Jay, and Carter. Marshals, look alive. We're going live in less than 5. Benjamin, John, Jay, and Carter. And here we go. Watch online, jump in the chat, let us know where you're tuning in from. Got some RC bingo. Check the link in the description if you want to play along. It's just for kicks right now. Got to click the link, generate your own card, and you too can play along. Definitely didn't start on time. I don't know if that's on there though. Caution at the final corner. Caution the final corner. After 2 laps, it is John Marco out front. Benjamin Rosa in second by 2/10. J Broad in third, coming around the final corner here. Down the straightaway in that blue car. Back 3 seconds. Caution in the keyhole. And we're clear. Fast lap. Marcote 16-1. Benjamin 16-2. Jay 16-3. CJ 16-2. Carter 17-8. Once again, heat 2 of independent stock buggy. Head over to the tech table. Mr. Chad gonna check some things for you. We can't find our leader. Coming down into the step down. Around the keyhole he goes in the all white. Oh, we got one in the back short chute. Stay low. Uh-oh, and it looks like it might be done. Tie rod or steering something on that thing. That left front not looking good. Looks like that's Carter going to be out of this one. 2 down, 3 to go. Caution the step down. Ooh, that was close. John in the all white, Benjamin in the white and yellow, CJ somewhere out there. I think he's running the orange body. Is he borrowing a body or is that his own paint scheme for a change? Jay in the blue. Bit of a crowd here today checking things out. Don't forget, tell your friends or family they can follow online. Facebook, YouTube, or rcscoringpro.com for all the detailed results. In addition to the live stream. It's John, Benjamin, CJ, top 3 separated by 7.5 seconds. Oh, there's a little kerfuffle in the final corner here. Oh! Rosa throwing an elbow. I don't think it was necessarily intentional there. Once again, Heat 2 of Independent. You should be over the tech table. It's down at the south end of the pits. Caution in the step down. And it's clear. Marco, Benjamin, both on a 18.5. 5.05 for Marco. Benjamin back 3.2 at the line. Take a deep breath. Plenty of time here to get those good laps in. You start making the mistakes, you just got to clean it up. Salvage what you have. No point in making any more. CJ with a 15.9. New fast lap. Benjamin has a 15.912 in lap 6. The fast lap right meow. Jay with a 16.3. Marco across the line with a 17.1. Not helping his cause here. Benjamin starting to reel him in a little bit. Picked up about 4/10 there. Oh, Benjamin getting lucky in the keyhole. Almost stuffed it. That is time, drivers. Race it out, race it out. CJ is done. Missed it by 1.5 seconds there for that extra lap. John is done. Benjamin is done. And shut it down. Everybody's done. John Marcotte set in the early TQ by 6 seconds over Benjamin. 18.502 to a 5.09. CJ 17.501. J 17.506. All right, gentlemen, give me 1 second here. As always, we got to have a little scoring situation, so if that's on your bingo card. All right, let's get them down and checked in. Down and check them in. Where that red light is on, no speed out there, gentlemen. Hot laps will be out there in just a minute. Already called for some volunteers. Let's see. All right, Mr. Chad's giving me the thumbs up. He's done everything he needs to do. Looking for a check-in from Austin and Denzu. Mr. Garcia bringing out. Is that Denzu? All right. And Mr. Austin. He's out there. Get it checked in. No, Austin Smith. 100. We got a couple Austins out here now. So we got a couple of Smiths. We got some Austins. Austin Smith, looking for Austin. Is he out there? Is he okay? All right, gentlemen, roll him off, roll him off. You got 1:40 on the clock to turn and burn. Two heats of 5. We got 10 answering the call tonight. All right, boys and girls, listen up. We got some goodies we're giving away tonight. An Independent, we're doing a Gens Ace 2-cell battery charge cable lead, 5mm bullets. So once again, a little charge lead on the line for this class tonight. We'll figure out closer toward the mains who's getting that. Have our chat pick out who's going home with that. We got a little something for everybody tonight, hopefully. All right, Mr. Steve Downey tuning in saying Denzu taking this one. All right, gentlemen, let's get them back here to staging. Your order is Austin, Cody, Anthony, Denzu, and Aaron. Mr. Austin Smith on the tone. Like we have a driver getting ready up there, jiggling the handle, wiping the sweat off his palms. That's Mr. Denzu. He's got his brand new B7 out here. Race debut tonight. All right, Austin Smith on the tone in less than 5. Cody Perry. Anthony Smothers. Denzu Garcia. Aaron Smith. Ooh, Anthony almost getting it wrong there in the step down. And looks like we're jiggling the handle on somebody's car. Oh, that's Anthony. Just pop the body off so you can plug something back in or whatnot. All right, a minute into this, Austin Smith showing way now on a TQ pace here. Caution in the keyhole. And it's clear. Wait a minute, we got 2 pink and blue cars out there? Oh my gosh, you guys are killing me. It's Austin, Cody, Denzu, Aaron at the line. Cody back 7 seconds in that green. Denzu back 6/10 at the line. New fast lap for him at 16.1. Here comes Aaron across line in the gray, back 3.8. Oh, something's smoking out there. Benjamin, don't worry about that. Just unplug the battery. You're not going to put that out with that. Uh-oh. Not a good night for Anthony. That's 16.5 from Cody last time by. Denzu going to take over that second spot now by just over 3/10 over Cody. Aaron coming across line back another 4 seconds in 4th. Austin Smith somewhere out there in one of the pink and blue cars. He's in that first one. Coming over to ski jump. Showing the way. New fast lap for the race. 15.79 for Austin Smith. And he catches the corner dot. Pulls it over. Here comes Denzu down the straightaway with a 16.7, back 10 seconds behind our leader. Up next, open two-wheel. Got Josh Hall, Zach Griggs, Chad Buckland, Mark Van Eersen, Jordan Newman. Woo, that was close. 45 seconds to go. It's Austin Smith out on a TQ run here. $20 seconds. Oh no, something's wrong with it. That was Cody. Keep going, gentlemen. Keep going. Everybody's still hot on the track. Everybody's still live. Aaron is done. Almost on two wheels. Denzu's done. Long lap for Austin here. Will he stay on that TQ? And it looks like he will. Everybody's done. Austin Smith setting new TQ. 19.520. Denzu going to line up fourth overall. 18.509. Cody with 18.519. Going to put it fifth. Aaron with 17.5 flat. Missed it by 9/10. They're going to put it sixth at the moment. And we are going to have a B main tonight. At least that's where we're heading right now. We'll see Mr. Anthony having a problem there. See if he can make the feature tonight or not. Gentlemen, slow those cars down. I have no marshals out there for you yet. Looking for a check-in from Chad, Mark, and Jordan just checked in. Thank you, Mark. All right, boys and girls, marshals getting close to getting out here time. Remember, we do have a table inside the door here where you're supposed to be putting your cars and turning right around and marshal. Thank you, gentlemen. We're going to spread them on out and turn these drivers loose. 1:55 on the clock, gentlemen. Roll them off. All right, drivers, let's get them to staging here. The order is going to be Mr. Josh Hall, Followed by Zach, Chad, Mark, and Jordan. Open two-wheel buggy. Uh-oh. I think Josh needs a little more Velcro on those tires. Apparently the side bite's better than the forward bite. Alright, gentlemen, wipe the sweat off your palms. Once again, open two-wheel. Josh Hall on the tone in less than 5. Griggs. Buckland. And Nearson. And Newman. All right, boys and mod tonight running for some Exotech wing buttons. It's the Flight Wing Buttons 2, whatever that is, and they're in a anodized blue. Really nice. Once we get towards the mains, our chat, our stream watchers online will pick who's going home with that before that race begins. We got 14-9 from Van Neersen, 15-2 Newman, Griggs 15-5, top 3 separated by 2 seconds, Hall back 3 seconds and 4th, Buckland behind him by a few more here. Chad back 1.5, whole field separated by 5.5 seconds. Van Neersen in the black and gray. Griggs rocking the red, white, and blue. Jordan's got the orange flame job with the black backing. Chad rocking a little bit of more orange, and looks like it might be gray backing behind it. Josh Hall with his patented green and blue. (15-1) last time by for Chad. Newman 15-2. All 15-8. Griggs 15-5. Van Neersen 14-6. All these are rookie numbers for this class. Better pump those numbers up. We should see that pick up a little bit in the second round. Griggs with a 15-2-2-0 previous lap. Halfway, drivers, halfway. All right, stock buggy. You guys are up next. Caution at the step down, and we're clear. Josh Hall with a 15-0 previous lap, backs it up with a 15-7. Buckland 15-0-8-8, new fast lap for him. Mr. Dexter Smith tuning in, cheering on Zach. Right now we got an Associate, a Losi. I think Jordan's running X-Ray. I'm not sure what Chad's running. Josh, last I knew, was running an Associated. In stock, let's get him to staging. That's going to be O'Hara, Seckel, Dean. Griggs previous lap 15-1-3. He's back behind our leader by 8.5. Buckland back 2.5 in third. Jordan Back half a second in fourth. Hall behind him by 1.7. Pretty tight here. Except Van Neersen out front, keeping it clean so far. Buckland up to second now by 0.3 over Griggs. Jordan another 0.4 back to fourth. Hall 2.5 in fifth. 8 seconds. Race it out, drivers. Keep going. Griggs is done. Hall is done. Buckland's done. And shut it down. Everybody's done. Mark Van Neersen setting the first round TQ, 20 and 5.06. Buckland, 19, 5.033. Griggs, 5.036. Difference of 0.3 there. Newman back 0.037 in fourth. And Hall back 2.8. Wow. That's pretty tight there, guys. Three of those guys, 19, 5.03. All right, gentlemen, let's get them checked in. We'll get our marshals out here as soon as possible. I want to talk to our folks in chat here for a second. I don't know about you guys, but I can hold a conversation in the middle of a race when I'm driving. I know there's guys out there that hate when people talk. So if you can hold a conversation while you're driving, jump in the chat and let us know. All right, Mr. Buckland going to TQ the marshalling on this one. Thank you, sir. Here come our drivers. Thank you, gentlemen. Appreciate promptness. Remember, the faster we get through with things, the longer intermission you guys get between rounds. All right, gentlemen, let's bring them up to speed. You got a minute 35 on the clock. And looks like somebody's getting the keyhole. Steve Downey says he just laughs a lot on the driver's stand. I can understand that. And now I know why Jordan brings the kid, because he makes the kid marshal all the time. I'm going to hypothesize that if you can't hold a conversation while driving your car's not set up quite right yet. Could be wrong. You never know. All right, gentlemen, 30 seconds left on that clock. Marshall's out there. Thank you, gentlemen. Appreciate it. And looks like my drivers are ready to rock and roll. All right, gentlemen, I got some Racer's Edge double-sided tape here, the clear stuff. These guys are battling out for that tonight. Once again, we're getting a little something for everybody here. And when we start the mains, our chat crew will pick who's going home with that before that race starts. All right, your order for this one's O'Hara, Dean, and Seckel. O'Hara on the tone in less than 5. Dean and Seckel. O'Hara out there. He's rocking some of those new, I think it's the R1 Works adjustable KPI. And Associated just came out with some I saw. Similar anyways. O'Hara been turning up the heat here the last couple months. Woo, good save. Even with a little bobble, he had a 15.8. Let's see what the other two can do here. Zekel 16.8 back 1.4, and Brian 17.6 back 4.9. Oh, he tried to power through it. And Zekel with a 16.2, going to take over that lead by 0.3 at the line. Brian Dean with a 16.6. O'Hara answering back with a 15.46. Ooh, that was tight. Car's looking pretty good, though. Like CJ's brought some Jimmy Johns for me or something. What you got there, CJ? What is it? Just hold it up. I want to see the bag. I can't see. Is that Jimmy John Subway or what? 145 down, 3:15 to go. O'Hara showing the way, 19.505. Zekel on a 5:07. Half a second between them. And Brian back about 11 seconds in third, right meow. Up next, Novice. Heat 1 of 2. We've got 6 tonight. We're going to split them up here. Give these guys a little extra space. It's going to be Jack Williams, Mark Bass, Hunter Austin. Jack's got a little bit more experience than the other two guys. The other two guys have not raced inside yet on the off-road. Mark been getting in the oval. Hunter's like first race tonight. Goal for novice guys is to keep in one piece. O'Hara has a fast lap, 15.41, 2 laps ago. Zekel dropping back to second now by just over a tenth. Great battle between these two, both on a 19.511, right meow. Once again, novice, heat 1 of 2, start heading to staging. Jack, Mark, and Hunter. Hunter, see me for your transponder. All right, all right, all right. See what Zekel's got this time. Come around the final corner. Hey, he's got some stickers on the side of his car now. We can kind of tell some of our white cars apart. Back 2 seconds at the line. Brian Dean trying to run him down here. Brian with a 16.6. 17.505 right now. Oh, who was that? Somebody threw it in the infield between our tabletops, and that was your race leader 25 seconds ago. Is that enough for Brian Zekel to take back the lead here? No, by 0.149. This one's going down to the wire. And Brian going to steal a lead here by 0.087. Brian Dean is done. O'Hara is done. Throws a 16 flat down. Let's see what Zekel has. And shut it down. Woo! Wow. Top two, 19.508.4 to 0.5. Brian Zekel going to hold on for that one. Woo! O'Hara back point 166. Brian Dean back about 2 laps there. What a battle between those two. Doesn't get much tighter than that. One mistake. That's a great race, though. All right, Mr. Jack, let's get it down and checked in. Mark Bass is on his way. All right, hold on here. Mark, check in one more time for me. Thank you, sir. And we're getting Mr. Hunter out there, first time racing. Give him a... Still got 2 minutes? Yeah, when he doesn't take you out, bam, he's right. You're right there, dude. That was a great battle, though. To the wire. Hopefully the main's like that, too. All right, gentlemen, let's bring him up to speed. Just over a minute here. Benjamin's going to jump out in the keyhole for me. Thank you, sir. Look at Ben. He's got his summer haircut, just like I did. Found the trimmers and zoom, zoom, done. Easy. That's how I like it. And Mr. Steve cheering on Mark Bass in this one. If you're just new to RC, first couple minutes here, we're trying to get these drivers acclimated to the current track conditions. Not that they change much. But there is a little difference out there, and it matters. All right, gentlemen, let's get it back to staging here. Red light is on. Pace speed only. The order for this one's going to be Jack Williams, Mark Bass, Hunter Austin. Like Mr. Bryan's going to take the ARMA sign for us. All right, Mr. Jack's going to lead us off. So Mark and Hunter, for the off-road here, we start individually like you've seen before. Hopefully you've been watching and paying attention. I will call you off individually. You're on your own clock when you cross the line, and you're on your own clock after the race time is up. So you just keep racing until I tell you you're done, or that red light comes on. Other than that, nobody crosses the track to pick their car up. The marshal can fix a body tuck, battery issue, or a ball cup. That's about it. You can drive your car to the side of the track. Somebody other than the marshal can spend as much time it takes to fix it and get it back out there. But your goal as drivers is to keep this thing in one piece and put the cleanest laps in you can and get the best time out of it. Mr. Jack, are you ready? You're going in off in less than 5. Mark. And Hunter. Wow, Jack's car a little loose in the rear end. Yell at the old man for the setup changes that aren't. Uh-oh, watch out. Lands it. Hopefully just a little bit of dust on the tires. Four-minute race here for our novice drivers. And fast laps so far, 22.4 from Mark Bass. Mark been trying to run the oval last couple weeks. Mark coming out here to get some off-road action in and maybe learn a thing or two about it that might translate over to the oval. Mark showing the way 11 and 420. Hunter on a 10.402, back 1.6, and Jack behind him by about 12 seconds right now. Caution in the keyhole. There's something definitely going on with Jack's car there. Do the best you can with what you got. And get a banker time in there. Bank a decent time. So in case you have problems that second round, you got something to fall back on. 210 down, 145 to go. Hunter now showing the way. Over Mark. Mark just dropped a 22.4. Hunter has a 20.7. Wait, are you a novice? Are you in the next class, Jay? Mr. J's like, tech my car, darn it. We still got another 20, 30 minutes yet before we even start that next round. 10 after 8 here. We got a little late start. Good crowd on hand, having a good time. Mark with a 22 flat last time by comes back with 24.2. Jack at a 24.6. And Hunter still have that 20.760. Oh, we got a little issue on the front straightaway. Up next, Novice Heat 2. Looking for Sawyer, Andy, and Ryan to staging. Once again, Sawyer, Andy, and Ryan to staging. That is race time. Keep racing, gentlemen. Keep racing. I'll let you know when you're done. Keep going. Mark is done. When I say you're done, just keep going, doing one more lap, gentlemen. Nobody needs to drive backwards in this class at all. Jack is done. Looking for Hunter to finish out here. Black car is hot, gentlemen. If I'm not mistaken, that is the black car. Mark, get out of his way. Finish it out. And shut it down. Hunter going to take that one. 11.432. Fast lap of a 20.7. Mark with 10.402 and Jack 9.418. With some issues on the tires or something on the rear end of that car. Hopefully get that sorted out second round. Yep. All right, we're going to need a volunteer marshal to help us out here with this one. I think Mr. Cody's got it for Hunter, but we'd still going to need a fourth. Mr. Ryan checking in, bringing the slash back out tonight, and Sawyer running us. I think he's also got a slash. Andy has, I don't know if he's got his buggy or his rally car or what. All right, gentlemen, slow it down, and get our marshals out there. Here goes Jack. For novice drivers, those results get updated every 5 minutes out there, so it might be another 5 minutes before they're up. Need my marshals to the track from that race, plus a volunteer. Looking for Cody, Mark out there, Jack is out there, and one volunteer to help us out with this one, please. All right, Cody, I'm going to need you out there now. And a volunteer. Drivers, turn them loose. You got minute 15 on the clock. Thank you, Mr. Rosa. All right, Mr. Cody, I need you out there for Hunter. All right, gentlemen, let's get into staging. Let's get him to staging. The order for this race is going to be Mr. Sawyer, followed by Andy and Ryan. Again, gentlemen, back it up here, back it up to the corner. Right in front of me. Like Jack's going to handle the bucket. Got the corkscrew, keyhole, excuse me. Rosa and Cody out there. All right, gentlemen, once again, I'm going to call you off individually. The order's going to be Sawyer, Andy, and Ryan. Mr. Sawyer is going to lead us off in less than 5. Andy. And Ryan. Oh, no. Somebody went between the tabletops. And I think that was Andy. Testing out that 2x12 between those things. I'm pretty sure it's still undefeated. All right, so far after 2 laps. Oh no, you got one behind you, Cody. It is Andy, Sawyer, Ryan at the line here. See what happens when Ryan comes by this time by. He's got the lights on the front of this thing. Trying to blind the other drivers. Oh, Rosa out there doing some fancy footwork. Andy trying to take him out. And it's Andy over Sawyer by 14 seconds. Ryan. Oh, that was a beautiful jump. Gotta say, that was a beautiful jump. And Sawyer taking the shortcut there. Caution on front straight. Go wide, go wide, go wide. And we're clear. And Ryan with a new fast lap, 24.8. Sawyer so far has a 27. See what he does this time by. This is looking good. Oh, I spoke too soon. I jinxed him. And caution on front straight, caution on front straight. There you go. And a couple long laps there for some of them. See what they do this time. Regather themselves. Got to keep their composure. Up next, open four-wheel. If I didn't say it before, I'm going to say it now. Our novice racers battling out here for a McAllister foam car stand tonight. Three, two, one. Race it out, drivers. Race it out. Sawyer doing his monster truck over the pipes there. Sawyer's done. Andy's done. Track is hot, Marshals. Red truck is still live. Red truck is still live. Mr. Ryan going to finish out here. And shut it down. Andy going to take that one. 10-4-10. Sawyer with 9. Ryan with 8. And we'll get that sorted out here in a little bit. All 6 of my drivers going to be in the A main tonight. Once again, we are going to need a volunteer marshal or two. Mr. Hunter Austin, I need that transponder back. Mr. Hunter Austin. Need that transponder back, guys. Got to get it in the charger. All right, my marshals are already heading out here. Mr. J going to volunteer this one. Thank you, sir. Appreciate it. All right, all my drivers are checked in. We got 3 marshals out there. Turn them loose, gentlemen. Turn them loose. You got 2 minutes on the clock. We'll get another one out there in just a moment. These should be the fastest cars out here tonight. Yeah. All right, Mr. Andy, you'd like to get a volunteer for Sawyer. Let's get one of our more experienced racers out there to step on up, earn some RC Karma, marshal this race. Need 1 volunteer in the keyhole. Watch online. It says open wheeler. Who knows what they have out there? Half these guys are running 13.5. The other half, who knows? Probably running open. But the power these cars have now, I don't know if it really matters. Say for the average Joe, anyways. Once again, I need one volunteer marshal in the keyhole for Mr. Sawyer. Mr. Jack, I appreciate it, but come on back, buddy. Dad's not happy with you guys out there just yet. We're not there yet. Once again, I need one volunteer marshal. Come on out. Step on up, earn some of that RC karma. I'd ask Anthony, but I have a feeling he's putting his car back together after it went up in flames. Once again, I need one volunteer marshal in the keyhole. Actually, it's volunteer's choice where he gets the marshal. Hey, you getting your car ready? All right, man. Right there in the keyhole then. If you awesome. We need to get your car ready. We'll get your car ready, man. I'd rather see you out there. All right, gentlemen. 5 minutes on the clock. Minimum lap time right now is 14 seconds. I don't know if you guys can get down there or not. We'll find out. Order's going to be Van Neersen, Newman, Griggs, and Hall. Zachary Schmidt saying, let's go, Jordan. We'll see what happens here. Van Neersen on the tone. Newman, Griggs, and Hall. All right, Newman starting him off 14-9, Griggs 15-1, Hall 15-1, Van Neersen 15-4. Oh, Hall trying to take the left front of his car off there. And looks like Zach went for the gusto there on the hairpin and didn't work out for him. Jordan down to a 14-7. 21 lap pace here. Van Neersen back 8/10. Griggs behind him by 2.3. Hall back 1/10 and fourth. Whole field is 3.3 seconds apart. Hall with a 14.99. Griggs dropping a 14.63 new fast lap for the group. Like Jordan rocking the silver and Neersen in the black. Griggs in the red, white, and blue. And Hall in the green and blue. It's Jordan, Mark, Josh, and Zach at the line here. It's going to change up this time by... No, it's not. Still 4 seconds across the entire field. And it looks like Jordan's going to give Mark a little room to stretch out. A little space there and catch up. He's behind him by 2.5 at the line. Down to 1.7 now. Here comes Griggs. Back 1.3. All 2.1. Just past halfway, drivers. 2:20 to go. Last race of the first round. Caution on the step down. And it's clear. And it looks like we're going to take about a 20-minute break here. 20-minute break. Get started up at 8:50. Ooh, Griggs going in down the step up or step down too hot. Oh man, Griggs power sliding that thing into that cork or the keyhole. Drops a 14.47. 14.5 for him, back 1.9 in that third spot behind Jordan Newman, who's 2.9 back behind her leader, Mark Van Neersen, out there in the black and gray. Jordan in the silver. Griggs, red, white, and blue. Hall, green and blue. Hall back 5 seconds at the line here. Top three on a 20-lap pace. 50 seconds to go. Oh, Hall getting it wrong. Anthony's phone fell out of his pocket trying to marshal. That was awesome. Run down some fast laps here. Van Neersen 14.66. Newman 14.70. Caution at the start finish line. Griggs 14.47. Hall 14.9. 10 seconds. And keep going, gentlemen. Keep going. Keep going. Mark is done. Griggs up to second place now by 1.5 over Jordan. Let's see what happens here on this final lap. Looking for Hall to finish out here and shut it down. Wow, Van Neersen gonna hold on or take that one. 20.503. Griggs 20.508. Newman 20.511. Hall 19.509. Woo! What a recovery from Griggs there to get back to second. All right, it is 8:30. Round 2 starts at 8:50. Round 2 starts at 8:50. Track is open for practice. All right, boys and girls, it's time for round two. We're going to skip tech for at least a little bit here. We need to get our cars on the track. Get our marshals out there. Going to be Wheeler. I need you on the track to marshal. Independent. Stock buggy heat 1 of 2. Let's get them down and checked in. Had a little plenty time to get some practice in. Had some track work to do. And then we're going to get started here. 245 and looking for John Marcote, Benjamin Rosa, CJ Soderlin, Jay Broad, Carter Newman. Marshals will be, once again, four-wheel drive, Van Neersen, Griggs, Newman, and Hall. Again, Wheeler, need you out to Marshall. Got 2 of them out there. Got a check in from CJ and Benjamin so far. John's checked in. We're looking for Jordan Newman, Josh Hall to come on out. All right, gentlemen, well, let's bring them up to speed. You got 80 seconds on the clock. Jay's like, I just got off the track practicing. I need a minute's grace. And we're tacking on a minute here for Mr. J. Ten in Independent tonight. I know Mr. John's not making the main. He's got to go to work, so he's cutting out after he marshals at least after this race. And we'll take a look at the spread of the field and see if that's going to be a good main or not, or if we got to run a B. We shall see. Looking for Mr. J to get on out here. He's putting the old duct tape to the battery to get it in the car or something right now. Jay, if you're out there at tech, don't worry about tech. Get on out here. I'll give Jay a little extra slack here. I mean, he just flew across the sea from the UK somewhere. His arm's a little tired. He's trying to wrench that battery in that thing. If you're looking for electrical work, I don't know if he does consumer or not, but he does electrical work. All right, we're going to give him 2 laps, sir. Turn and burn. But I forget to turn it on. Look at that stick radio. Love it. You know, my first RC car had a stick radio. I forget what it was. A Nico Audi or something. Once again, we'll give Jay 2 laps here, and we're going. Oh, watch out on the front straightaway. He ran down. There's Mark. I don't blame him, man. It's warm out tonight. Let's just say I went down to the restrooms. I swear it was hotter in there than it is in here. All right, marshals, get back to position. It's going to be John, Benjamin, CJ, Jay, and Carter. John on the tone in less than 5. Benjamin, CJ, Jay, and Carter. All right, finally off of round 2 here. Round 3 is going to start pretty quickly. It's going to be a very short break between rounds. It is 9 o'clock. Basically a last summer race for a lot of these racers. Going back to school next week, depending on which county you're in. And no more Thursday Night Thunder for some of them. I wait for Carter to get across the line. There it is. It's John, CJ, Benjamin, Jay, and Carter at the line. Oh, Benjamin catching the corner there. Right now, John Marcotte on a TQ pace here. Woo, wheelie time out of Benjamin. Oh, watch out. Benjamin over the pipe. Hold on, sir. Hold on. Go. After about 7 laps, John, Jay, CJ, Benjamin, Carter. It's come across the line again. And Jay back in second by 6 seconds. CJ back 1.1. Benjamin 8 tenths and 4. Tight battle here between second and fourth at the moment. CJ dropping a 15.9. Benjamin 15.9. And Jay with that 22 going to drop it down a little bit. Oh, no. Benjamin getting it wrong, exiting the infield. Other side, other side. And we're clear. All right, two to go, two to go. Independent stock buggy, heat 2. Start heading to staging. It's going to be Austin, Cody, Anthony, Denzu, and Aaron. You heard it there 25 seconds ago. It's John. CJ back 10 seconds. Jay behind him a little bit more. Benjamin back 3.6 in fourth. And Carter trying to run them all down. 4 of our 5 drivers improving their times here at the moment. Caution exiting on the final corner there down in staging. Mr. Rosa out there to get it. Oh, and the driver turns it right into the wall. I think that was CJ. Race it out, drivers. Keep going, keep going. John is done. Carter's done. And shut it down, shut it down. John Marcotte taking it, setting a new TQ. 19.511. Jay with 18.513, bumping up 3 spots to 5th overall. CJ with 18.514, back 1.7, gonna bump up 1 spot to 6th. Benjamin not improving his time, gonna stay 3rd though. And Mr. Carter with a 16.505, improving, but gonna stay 9th at the moment. All right, looking for Austin, Denzu, Cody, Aaron, and Anthony. Mr. J answering back, going to TQ the marshal on this one. Thank you, sir. Mr. John Grant tuning in, saying it looking great from Sarasota, probably because you're in the AC, sir. All right, looking for Denzu to get checked in here. Mr. Anthony is not sure he's going to make this one. He's trying to get another motor in. All right, where are my other marshals at? We are looking for Need Marcote out there. Broad's out there. CJ, where is he? There he. Oh, he's got a volunteer. Like CJ's out there. He got a little wider. I mean, it just could be the shirt. There he is. He turned sideways. He's back to skinny. And we're looking for Benjamin. Carter's out there. All right, drivers, bring him up to speed. Give you guys here a little bit longer here. Another minute on the clock. Try to give Anthony a chance to get that motor in. All right, looks like by the generosity of our other fellow racers, they're throwing another car out there for him. So Mr. Anthony's going to get the time in here. Thank you, gentlemen. Appreciate it, guys. That's all what RC's about. Now, if Anthony goes out and TQs on you guys, I don't know what to tell you, man. It's definitely hard to drive somebody else's car. All right, still need Mr. Rosa in the keyhole. Thank you, Ben. All right, gentlemen, the order is Austin, Denzu, Cody, Aaron, and Anthony. Once again, these boys are battling out for Gen's Ace 2-cell charge lead here. Plus maybe a little more, we'll see. We might be having a B main tonight here. I really want an awesome A main. I mean, these guys are so close. I really love to see a train going out there for like 5 minutes and have them race it out for the end. But we'll see. All right, Mr. Austin going live in less than 5. Denzu. Cody. Aaron. And Anthony. And looks like it's actually Rose's body out there, so maybe Benjamin's car. Austin dropping a 16-2. Denzu 16-2. Cody 16-9. Aaron with an 18-1 that time by. Anthony with an 18-1. Austin turning up another notch, another 16-1-3. New fast lap for the race. Your leader. Going up the step up, down the step down, around the keyhole. Down the front straightaway, that pink and blue. Rocking a 19.512. Got to find 7 tenths here, 8 tenths to get on that TQ pace. And now rocking that TQ pace by a 10th. Garcia 15.5. New fast lap out of nowhere. Caution in the step down. Denzu answering back though with a 22.8. Not going to help his cause. That's why we don't wear flip-flops. Cody with a 16.5, picking it up a bit. Anthony 17.5. Anthony with a 17 flat that time by. He's giving a little room there. I think that was our leader getting by him. Denzu across line with a, no, that was Austin with a 15.8. And something happened to Austin with a 19 lap and an 18-second lap, dropping back to second now. Aaron up to the lead. Drops a 16 flat there that time by. And right now, Marco's TQ time looking like it's going to survive. Up next, open two-wheel. Start heading this way. Aaron coming back with a 15.96. New fast lap for himself. Holding on that lead by 2.2 over Austin. Denzu back 2.7 in third. Cody back 5 and change in fourth. Anthony behind them by about a lap and change here. Not bad for borrowing a car last second. Once again, two-wheeler. The staging. That's going to be Hall, Griggs, Buckland, Van Neersen, Jordan Newman. Caution to start finish line. Take it tight. Take it tight. And we're clear. Cody trying to go for the big step up, step down landing. It is not doable by anybody. Not yet, anyways. And it's not a safe play. 5 seconds left. 5 seconds left. Austin, Denzu, Aaron, Cody, Anthony at the line here. Austin Smith is done. Denzu is done. Cody is done. Looking for Aaron and Anthony. Aaron's done. Looking for Anthony in the white and yellow. Everybody get out of his way. Hold your cars, guys. Track is still hot. And shut it down. Austin, hold on. 18.502, going to stay second overall. Garcia, 18.504, bumping up one spot to third. Aaron Smith, 18.507, going to bump up 4 spots to fourth. Cody not improving his time, going to drop to 8th. And Anthony improving but staying 10th. I think we're going to have a B main, guys. Well, that's Cody, so he's coming off the track either way. Gentlemen, the red light is on. As soon as I get another marshal out there, Mr. Denzu's heading out there, we'll turn you guys loose. All right, bring him up to speed. All right, gentlemen, let's get them ready to rock and roll. Your order's going to be Mark, Chad, Zach, Jordan, and Josh. Current TQ, 25.06 from Mark. Everybody else on a 19-lap pace. Was a great race last round. Hopefully it is again. Mark on the tone in less than 5. Chad, Zach, Jordan, and Josh. All right, just about a minute into this, it's Van Neersen over Buckland by 4/10 at the line. Griggs back 1.6, Hall 2/10 to 4th, and Newman back 4.4 in 5th. Fast lap, Van Neersen 14.63. Caution on the step down. It's clear. Top 2 ahead of that current TQ. Now Chad falling off it a little bit with that last lap. Jordan had a 16.1, Griggs 15.4. Caution by the stoplight. And we're clear. Chad Buckland to the lead now with a 14.666. 20 and 5.07. Going to improve his second place time here a little bit. And off TQ by just under 2/10. Griggs back 2.5 in second. Hall 1.3 to third. Van Neersen half a second to fourth. Newman behind them a little bit. And make that just about 12 seconds for Newman. Buckland now on a TQ run here. Almost gets it wrong over the last single. Now falling off that TQ a little bit. Boys pushing hard here, trying to find every little bit out there. 120 to go up next. Stock buggy. Start heading to staging. O'Hara, Dean, and Seckel. Oh, Newman upside down. A couple new fast laps here for Josh and Jordan. 14.8 for Josh. Jordan 15.4. 30 seconds to go. Looks like Griggs pulling over a little issue on the left front. We're going to run down some fast laps here. Buckland 14.6, Van Neersen 14.6, Griggs 15.3, Hall 14.8, Newman 15.4. 15 seconds to go. Caution at the start-finish line. That is time. Drivers, race it out. Keep going. Buckland's done. Van Neersen's done. Hall is done. And Jordan's done. Shut it down. Buckland going to hold on to that one, improving his time. 25.08, going to stay second. Nobody else improving her time. Van Neersen with 25.12, Hall 19.507, and Newman 18.511. Once again, independent stock buggy. There will be a B main there. You're not locked into that top 6. You'll be in the B. Right now, that B main, CJ, Cody, Carter, and Anthony. Once again, B main, independent, looking like CJ, Cody, Carter, and Anthony. Gentlemen, let's slow it down. Get you some guys out here in just a second. All right, gentlemen, bring them up to speed. You got 145. We got 3 marshals out there, and the rest will start getting out there, and these guys will spread on out. Stay high on the front, guys. Stay out high on the front. Van Neersen out there with a fan. I just picked up one of those neck fans that goes around your neck. I have not used it yet, so maybe I should have had it out here tonight. Had that thing ready for the hurricane. Hopefully out there, if you're watching, you're doing okay after that hurricane. We were thankfully all right at my place. Probably the first time, I don't think I've ever lost power in the last 20 years from a storm going right over us. All right, gentlemen, current TQ 19.508 for Seckle. O'Hara off by just over a tenth. And Dean's got to find a few laps here. Mr. Bryan's got to find it. All right, Bryan on the tone in less than 5. O'Hara and Brian Dean. Dexter Smith tuning in, saying he lost his car. Thankfully, he's okay. Zach Griggs. Right by the start-finish line. I don't know if that's something sticking up. Right between the 2 logos. All right. And O'Hara showing the way, 19.5 flat by 0.6 over Brian at the moment. Brian Dean back in third by 5.5. Alan Lower tuning in here tonight. Thank you, sir. Once again, B main independent buggy. You guys will be the first race. Already called you guys out so you know who you are. We have 4 entering that one. 2 will bump to the A. O'Hara by 1.5 of the line. Seckel turning it up a notch here with a 15.56. Coming off the final corner, hugging it nice and tight. 15.9 that time by. And I think it's Brian Dean upside down at the far end. Pretty good line here for Seckel through the keyhole. Drops another 15.6. Down to 1.1 between O'Hara and Seckel for that lead. Both ahead of the old TQ. Another 15.6 for Brian Seckel, jumping in the lead now by just over 1/10. These boys pit together, so a lot of bench straights in there, bench talking after this one. Up next, novice start heading this way. Heat 1 of 2 is going to be Jack, Mark, and Hunter. And let's see, O'Hara answer back with a 16 flat. Brian Dean just dropped a 16.5, new personal best. Boys hustling here, 2.5 between them. O'Hara out front, getting by Seckel there a little bit, gonna free him up. Oh, Brian throwing it in there. Ooh, these boys shaking and baking. You thought this was the final main here. Still on TQ pace with 1:05 to go. I think Brian may have given him a little help. I couldn't quite see it. They're saying it's clean out there. Brian Dean, another new fast lap, 16.4. Deep breath for O'Hara. Get back in this one. Both of these guys falling off the TQ now just a little bit. They're right on the edge. Looking like a pretty good lap here for O'Hara. Dropping a 15.34, answering back with 15 seconds to go. Back 1.1. Like he's reeled him in here a little bit. Another 15.13. Race it out, drivers. What's going to happen here at the end? Shut it down. Everybody's done. On the last lap, Sean O'Hara coming back, taking this one. 19.508, Seckel 509, difference of half a second. That 16.4 from Seckel hurt him there. Brian Dean with 17 laps. Woo! Wow. All right, novice, Hunter, Mark, and Jack. Let's get them down and checked in. Mr. Griggs to the hobby shop. Mr. Griggs to the hobby shop. All right, all right, all right. Mr. Brian Seckle out there to TQ the Marshal on this one. Thank you, sir. Great race, guys. What a battle. O'Hara, was that a new personal fast lap? 15-1-3? Ah. Close. That was a great lap, though. I watched that one. Getting the corkscrew in the last corner right after. A little tough one right there. You just got to find that sweet spot. Keep from upsetting the car. Uh-oh, we got some vehicular issues out here. These boys getting tangled up. All right, we are going to need a volunteer marshal to help us out with this one. Mr. Brian Dean, the last one out to marshal. Looking for a check-in from Hunter. And they're checked in. Gentlemen, roll them off. Woo, not like that. Again, Zach Griggs to Hobby Shop, Mr. Brian Dean to the track, and one more marshal to help us out here. Gonna need one volunteer marshal to help us out with this one. Uh-oh. Looks like Mark just ripped the rubber right apart. Looks like he was throttling out off the pipe there and caught the nail. Nailhead. They're going to see if we can't throw another set of tires on the rear end real quick. Thank you, Mr. Anthony. Appreciate it. All right, minutes grace on the clock here.
What's up, brother?
Greg's coming through the back door over here by the track. Sorry about that. Sorry about that. All right. Did we get Mark out there? Looks like he's out on the track. All right, gentlemen, let's get him a staging here. Get him a staging. Your order for this race, Mr. Hunter Austin. Followed by Mark Bass, Jack Williams. All right, so the Williams crew tried something new the first race. Did not work for them. Everybody back up another 20 feet. Everybody back up. Come on back. Nobody needs to be within 10 feet of that start-finish line. Keeps you guys from getting counted early. All right, marshals, look alive. 4 minutes on the clock. Hunter on the tone in less than 5. Mark. And Jack. Oh, Mark throwing it between the tabletops. And everybody wrecking on this first lap. Oh, Hunter getting it wrong on the big tabletop. Jack out in the lead after one. Hunter going to stay second now. And let's see what Mark does here. All my novice drivers will be in the A main together. And Mark with a 25.5. New fast lap for him. Jack with another 21.3. Backs up his fast lap of a 21.32. Hunter just dropped a 21.7. All right, right now with a minute 15 to go up next, Heat 2. Start heading this way. Sawyer, Andy, and Ryan. Mark dropped a 22.4. New fast lap for him last time by out there in the, not sure what we call that. That's a dark orange for sure. Hunter still has a 21.7. He's in second right now. Mark back 3.8. And Jack still showing the way on a TQ run here. 12 and 4.18. Picking up a lap on the field. "30 seconds to go." Once again, Heat 2 of Novice. He'd be in staging. Hunter with a 21.7. New fast lap. Mark back 1.5 seconds in third. Caution in the keyhole. Keep going. Hunter is done. Mark is done. Looking for Jack to finish out here. And shut it down. Jack Williams, new TQ. Lighten up the beacon there. 20. Finished it out with a fast lap, too, of a 20.4. Good thing, because the minimum lap time was 20 seconds there. He was getting close. Jack Williams, 12 laps, 4:18. Taking the TQ so far. Hunter with 10 laps. Not improving his time. Mark with 10 laps. Not improving his current time. Those drivers still staying second and third overall. All right, boys and girls. Mr. Ryan's already checked in. Thank you, sir. Mr. Andy was just out marshaling. Looking for Sawyer, Andy, and our marshals to start heading on out here. So Andy's got to find some time here before the boy puts it on him here. Got 2 laps he's got to find. Yeah, the unfortunate side effects in that first round of the wrong tire sauce on the wrong tires. But you don't know until you try it. All right, gentlemen, turn them loose, turn them loose. You got a minute 15 on the clock here. And we are looking for one more marshal down at the far end, please. Need one volunteer down there. Step on up, earn some RC karma. Once again, need one volunteer marshal to help us out. Come on down, earn some RC karma. All right, drivers, let's get them back to the staging area up here. No, we're going to get somebody else out there. Once again, need one volunteer marshal to help us out down at the far end by the Trinity sign. Thank you, Mr. J. Appreciate it. All right, boys and girls, remember, Mr. Jack Williams set TQ last race, 12 laps, 418. Mr. Andy's going to lead us off, followed by Sawyer and Ryan. Here we go live in less than 5. Sawyer and Ryan. If there's anybody that might be able to steal away that TQ, I think Mr. Andy could be it. Help him out, help him out. Whoa, Ryan testing out the walls over there. They are still undefeated. Andy dropping a 20.7. I'm going to drop the fast minimum lap time here a second or two. See what happens. Oh, we got cowbell. Andy going around Sawyer. Says, out of my way, I want that TQ. And now Ryan to the lead here. Ooh, wait a minute. Did I miss something? We'll see. I'm pretty sure Andy's in the lead right now. Keep going. Drop that minimum lap time. One more second here. Andy dropping in at 19.5 that time by. Oh, having to do the corner again. Sawyer giving himself a little shortcut there again. Last one. And Jay's over there trying to get Ryan's truck going again, jiggling the power switch here. Oh, Andy getting tangled up with the kid. Gravedigger. Help him out. Just turn him the right way. Turn him the right way. There you go. And that's going to definitely cost Andy a little bit of time here. He's still got 1:15 to go. Currently on 11 lap, 4:06. Still improving his qualifying time. Ooh, getting it a little hot. Ryan back in the race, having a 112-second lap there, unfortunately. Andy looking for a way past Ryan here. Down the straightaway they go. Ryan with a new fast lap, 23.5. Andy has a 19.6 there. Up next, Wheeler, Van Neersen, Newman, Griggs, and Hall. I don't know what he hit, but that sounded bad. Hunter, did he hit you? It was close. Okay. That is time, drivers. Keep racing, keep racing. Andy is done. Not going to be enough. Still going to improve his time. Ryan is done. Looking for Sawyer to finish out here. Ryan going for the block. Mark, help him out. Gray truck is still hot. And shut it down. Sawyer going to take that one. Or take second there. Ryan in third. Andy 11 laps, 4:06. Going to bump up 2 spots. Not enough for the TQ there. Got tangled up just one too many times. Last race of qualifying. Once again, drivers, going to be a very short turnaround between this race and the mains. Once again, B main independent. You will be up first. Yeah, we're going to have a little break long enough for me to post the mains. Once again, most everybody knows where they're going to be at, except B main independent. You will be up first. And once again, that is CJ, Cody, Carter, and Anthony Smothers. Once again, B main independent will be first race. CJ, Cody, Carter, and Anthony. All right, just looking for a check-in from Jordan. Yeah, B main will be after the break, but it's going to be a short break. I mean, we're talking like 5 minutes. We're on 10 o'clock already, gentlemen. All right, turn them loose. You got 90 seconds on the clock. All right, boys and girls. And I'm not sure if Ryan left his car on or not, but the lights are on. I don't know if that matters or not. All right. All right, the order for this one's going to be Mark Van Neersen, Zach Griggs, Jordan Newman, Josh Hall. Top 3 on a 20-lap pace. Hall in 19. All right, listen up, everybody. We got a B7 raffle going on. $20 a ticket. There's only like 12 tickets left. If you got cash, Mr. Sticks will still sell you one tonight. Otherwise, you've got card. It'll have to be tomorrow. Come to the side door here if you're looking to get in on that. All right, Mr. Van Neersen on the tone in less than 5. Griggs, Newman, and Hall. Newman starting him out with a 15-2 in that silver car. Griggs with a 15-6. Van Neersen 15-6. Hall 15-8. Griggs with a rollover on the step down. Lands it. Looking for style points. Newman with a 14-7. Van Neersen to the lead, 20 and 507. Both of these guys on a 507. Difference of .070. And that's going to change up here a little bit. Jordan dropping to third now by 0.2. Griggs in second by 1 second behind her leader, Mark Van Neersen. Josh Hall in fourth by 1.7. Van Neersen now on a TQ run. Coming down the step down, around the cork or the keyhole. Griggs with a 14.5 previous lap. Comes back with a 14.7, back 0.3. Behind your leader, Mark Van Neersen, both out on a new TQ run here. Jordan back 1.5. Oh, caution on the tabletop. Caution on the tabletop. And looks like they're off and running again. Hall with a new fast lap, 15.0. And Jordan giving these guys a little room, even though he's only back 4.6. .220 to go. Van Neersen by just over 0.7. Over Griggs. Hall back 6 seconds in third. Newman 8.6 to fourth. Griggs dropping a 14.43. Back with a 16 though. Drop back 0.8 to second now. Ooh, oh, almost had a sweet exit on that cork keyhole there. Right now, 110 to go. Caution on the step down. Griggs upside down. Mr. Anthony Smothers there like white on rice. Deep breath, deep breath. Plenty of time. Dexter still cheering on Zach here in this one. Can't wait till the mains. $20 in Newred race bucks. Going to the winner in this one. Got a bunch of goodies going all to the classes tonight. You're watching online, get ready, because before the mains, we're going to start picking who's getting what. You guys are going to do that in the chat. Newman, 14.7, new fast lap. All holding on a second now by one and a half over Griggs. Race it out, drivers. Keep going. Van Neersen is done. Keep going, Hall. Keep going, everybody else. Van Neersen done. Looking for Hall to finish out here and shut it down. Wow, top 3 on 20 laps. Van Neersen, new TQ. 20 and 5 flat, missed it by 7/10. Hall with 20 and 5.11, back about 11 seconds there. Griggs 20 and 5.12. And Jordan 19.508. Van Neersen and Hall improving their times. Hall bumping up 1 spot to 3rd overall. All right, we're going to have just over a 5-minute break here. If you have a problem with the car, you're trying to see if it's corrected, you guys can come out and check it out on the track. Otherwise, the track will be closed. I can do any repairs, and then we'll get the mains listing out there in just a minute. Once again, mains at 10:10. All right, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, it's time for the mains. B main, independent stock buggy, CJ Soderlund, Cody Perry, Carter Newman, Anthony Smothers. Let's get them out here, down and checked in. Marshals will be our A mainers for independent buggy. Should be Austin Smith, Denzu Garcia, Aaron Smith, Benjamin Rosa, J Broad. Slow those cars down, gentlemen. Slow the cars down. We'll get checked in. We'll get our marshals out here. And we're going to find out who's bumping to that A. Jay, you're not in this race. Jay, you made the A. You're supposed to be marshaling, man. He was so sure he was in this earlier. He's like, I'm ready to rock. All right, as soon as Jay gets to the keyhole, we'll turn these guys loose. All right, boys and girls, looking for Cody Perry to get checked in here. All right, gentlemen, turn loose, turn loose. Sorry about that. I thought I had that light on. Gentlemen, there are children watching out there somewhere. I kid, I kid. All right, gentlemen, let's slow him down, slow him down. Let's get him the grid. Who are we missing out there? Okay, there they are. All right, your BQ right now, CJ Soderlund, going to be on that number one spot. Line up second is going to be Cody Perry. Third, Carter Newman. And fourth will be Anthony Smothers. Cody is in second. Carter third, Anthony fourth. All right, gentlemen. Top two will bump to the A, but I have $5 in race bucks for the guy who doesn't in that third spot. So one of you guys going home with 5 race bucks here. So third place is going to take that. Whoever doesn't get that first guy that doesn't get that bump, going home with $5 in Newred Hobbies race bucks. All right, grid is set. Marshall's looking good. Gentlemen, 5 minutes on the clock. Let's keep it clean. Plenty of time in this one. Everybody going live in less than 5. Here we go. And we're off and running. Carter and Anthony getting tangled up here a little bit. CJ leading the way. Cody right behind him here. Little gap back to third place. 2-second lead. Anthony coming back with an 18-1. He's back 3 seconds at 4 spot. Carter back 4.6 and third behind Cody, who's 2.5 behind your leader, CJ Soderlund. Rocking the paint scheme for a change. He's been running stealth body for the last couple weeks. Got himself a spray bomb special, and I heard he was getting like a fancy scheme done. Maybe that is, and I can't tell. We'll find out. CJ with a 16-1. Anthony 16-7. Cody's got a 16-6. Carter with a 16-9. Everybody right in there. 4.5 second lead for CJ over Cody. Oh, Jay behind you. Or Anthony. It's battling out. Back 8.6 behind Carter right now. Like Carter might be going home with $5 in race bucks. Carter dropping a 16.5 last time by. Back with a 16.6. Oh, Anthony trying to make that left turn, but still hitting those bumps over there. And your leader just stuffs it right into the pipe. That's going to tighten up the lead here. Remember, guys, you only have to be the top two to make that A. All right, now Anthony, you're going to need some clean heater laps here to get back into this one. 3 down, 2 to go. CJ rocking the lead here with that orangish buggy. Cody in the green and gray. Carter rocking the flame job with the, looks like yellow and black. Jay behind you. Poor Jay. Anthony rocking like a purple. Up next, open two-wheel. Start heading to staging, gentlemen. Gonna be Van Neersen, Buckland, Griggs, Newman, and Hall. Oh, Benjamin with a two-handed Marshall doesn't get the car back on its wheels the first time. You heard it there. Uno momento. Caution on that final jump. And it's clear. "20 seconds to go with CJ and Cody, currently holding those transfer spots. It ain't over yet. Can't give up till it's over. All right, when you cross the line this time, you will be done. Mr. CJ Soderlund taking that B main victory, bumping on up here. Anthony's done. Cody Perry going to take that second spot. Here comes Carter to finish out. And shut it down. CJ and Cody, 18. 505, 514. Carter with 17. Anthony, 16. Mr. Carter Newman taking home $5 in race bucks. You're in the last race. Let's slow it down, gentlemen. Let's slow it down. Looking for my marshals. They're going to get some batteries back on charge. Come on out. Need all 4 of those guys out here for this one. This could be the race of the night, as close as these guys were. All right, looking for my marshals. And it looks like Cody's going to go down the far end. We'll get Mr. Anthony out here in a second. Take the keyhole. Here comes Mr. Carter. All right, just looking for a check-in from Jordan. He's up there making some radio adjustments, trying to find the Braves game on that thing, I think. And looking for Mr. Anthony to take the staging area to Marshall. Be good with that. Over here. Help out there. I don't think anybody's over there. All right, gentlemen, let's get them to the grid. Your top qualifier, Mark Van Neersen, followed by Chad Buckland, Zach Griggs, Jordan Newman, Josh Hall. Once again, Van Neersen, Buckland, Griggs, Newman, and Hall. All right, drivers, we're all going live in less than 5. We got a good start. Steve Downey saying no one can beat Mark. Dexter rooting on Zach for this one. All right, if you're watching online, you're going to pick whoever's going home with the Exotech wing buttons. 1 through 5, pick a number, jump in the chat. Throw your number in the chat. Who's going home with the wing buttons? All right, 125 down, 4:30 to go. Van Neersen showing the way. Griggs back about 2.6. Buckland right on his tail here. Jordan back a little bit further. Josh Hall not far behind him. Whoa, watch out. Mr. Andy having to throw a leg out there. And now it looks like Josh has got past Jordan. Once again, if you're watching online, jump in the chat. Pick a number 1 through 5. Who's taking home the Exotech wing buttons in this one? So far, Mr. Steve Downey says 4th place is going to get him. Just about halfway. There it is, halfway. Drivers Van Neersen holding on. Over Buckland by 3.6. Briggs trying to reel him back in here. Newman back 3.5. Hall behind him by 1.5. Right now, looks like 4th place going home with the wing buttons. Van Neersen dropping a 14.9, new fast lap. Caution in the keyhole. Oh man, Mr. Anthony having a rough time of that one. Gonna be Van Neersen over Buckland by 1.8. Briggs trying to stay on the podium here. Hall not far behind him, as well as Jordan. Oh, somebody's upside down. I think that was Jordan. Up next, stock buggy. Start heading to staging. That's going to be O'Hara, Seckel, Dean. Caution in the keyhole. And Griggs still holding on to that 3rd spot at the moment. 30 seconds to go. Oh, watch out. Far into the track. And we're clear. Race it to the line. Woo, Hall's done. Jordan's done. Hall's going to take 4th there, right on the last corner. And right now, it looks like Josh Hall going to walk off with the wing button. Shut it down. Mark Van Neersen taking the victory, 24.609. Buckland back 5 seconds. Griggs in 3rd on the podium there with 23. Hall going 4th, taking the wing buttons. And Jordan Newman going to finish in 5th. I need my marshals out here from that last race. And some of those guys running Wheeler too. All right, gentlemen, let's bring them up to speed. 90 seconds on the clock here. Spread them on out, marshals. All right, gentlemen, let's get them to the grid. Let's get them to the grid. Your top qualifier, 19 laps, 5:08, Brian Seckel. Lining up second is going to be Sean O'Hara, 19 laps, 5:08.568. And Brian Dean, 17 laps. The lineup in third. Marshals are in position. 6 minutes on the clock, gentlemen. We're going live in less than 5. Oh, Seckel going a little deep. And they both go wide. Plenty of time here. We know O'Hara can throw some heaters in. Got to Frank the Tank this and keep his composure. Go, go, go. All right, it's Seckel. O'Hara back 5.5. Brian Dean. Brian was stuck on a pipe there. He's back going. If you're watching online, 1 through 3, pick a number. Who's going home with the double-sided Racer's Edge tape? Brian Dean trying to stay out of the way there. Looks like O'Hara's starting to reel him in here. Picked up 8/10 that lap. 1.8 at the line. And now so far, the fans are calling for second place to get that double-sided tape. Our Seckel's best lap, 16.0. O'Hara with a 15.24. Deep breath. That's 2:20 into this, 3:40 to go. Just past halfway. Up next, Novice start heading to staging. Have all our novice drivers together. Jack Williams, Andy Williams, Hunter Austin, Mark Bass, Sawyer Williams, Ryan Gregerson. Staging. Brian Dean with a 16.7. Oh, Seckel going for the step down landing, trying to get that whole tabletop in one shot there. That could have been a race ender. Hera picking up some time here. Picked up about 4 seconds in the last couple laps. He's back 8 seconds right now with just over a minute to go. Oh, I bet he won't land that again. Watch the replay. Woo, 15-2 from Sean O'Hara there. "30 seconds to go." Brian Dean with a 16.28. New fast lap for him. Oh, Brian stuffs it out here on the final corner. 5 seconds to go, and I think this is going to lock in Brian Seckel taking the victory here. When you cross, you're done. Brian Seckel going to take the victory. Looking for O'Hara and Brian Dean to finish out. And shut it down. Sean O'Hara going to take second, going home some Racer's Edge tape. Thanks to the fans out there watching online. And Brian Dean taking third. All right, Novice, come on down. Let's put him on the track, get him checked in. We're going to need a volunteer to marshal out here. We don't want to work the 3 guys too hard in this one. This one's like P Newred X. If you need a workout, this is where you want to be, right here for this race. All right, drivers, I'm going to let you turn them loose. All right, let's see what we got out there. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Thank you, drivers. I really appreciate everybody volunteering to marshal this one. Really helps out, especially with the group out here. Half these guys having raced before. So far, they're doing really great. All right, drivers, let's slow them down, slow them down. Your top qualifier, Jack Williams, 12 laps, 4:18. Bring it on down to the top spot. Lining up second, it's going to be Andy Williams. Third will be Hunter Austin. Like Mr. Cody's going to blind up there. Fourth will be Mark Bass. Fifth will be Sawyer Williams. And sixth will be Ryan Gregerson. All right, gentlemen. Our chat crew is going to pick who's going home with a McAllister foam car stand right here in my hands in this class. If you're watching online, jump in the chat, pick who's going home with the car stand. 1 through 6 is your numbers. All right, drivers, 4 minutes on the clock. Novice A main, otherwise known as P Newred X. Everybody's going live in less than 5. Whoa, 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 wow, wow. Somebody's anxious. I hear you. I understand. It's nerves. Jack's out front. Like, I don't know the first time or not, but everybody's anxious. All right, gentlemen. Once again, everybody's going on the tone in less than 5. Here we go. Everybody going firewall deep over there. Turn behind you guys, in the corner, in the corner. Caution in the keyhole. And we're clear. Everybody off and running here. About as clean as I think it was going to get. It's Jack, Andy, Ryan up to third from 6th. Hunter, Sawyer, and Mark at the line. Caution between the tabletops. Ryan and Hunter having a battle here. We've got cowbell. Caution on Front Street. Stay high, Mr. Sawyer. Hold on, buddy. You still got one more car. Stay inside. Is Mom out there? Mom's out there. I thought that was somebody else. Right now, fourth place, looking like it might go home with a McAllister foam car stand. That's currently Ryan. Zachary saying second. We'll see. We got to have some other votes out there in the chat. It's Jack leading Andy by 9 seconds here. Hunter back 10 seconds in third. Ryan in fourth at the moment. Mark in fifth. Sawyer in sixth. Caution on the front straight. Stay high on the front straight, guys. Mom's out there for a little P Newred X, getting that workout in today. Always leg day at Newred Hobbies. Caution on the final corner here. And now it's Hunter up to third. That black car hitting the step up, coming down the step down. He's battling Ryan, who's about half a lap behind him here. Plenty of room. $50 seconds to go. Oh, caution on front straight. Take it inside, 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 inside. Oh no, second place, stuck behind the pipe here. Now Andy taking back over second with 25 seconds to go. Hunter behind him by 2 seconds. Oh, Hunter going wide. Andy gets into him a little bit. Go, go, go. It's all good. 5 seconds. Will they get one more lap? Andy will. Hunter getting caught at the line. Gonna take third here. Mark gonna take fourth. Jack's taking the victory here. Looking for Andy Williams, Ryan, and Sawyer to finish out. Sawyer's done. And shut it down. Woo! Wow. Jack Williams taking the victory, 11 and 4, 11. Andy with 11 and 4, 19. Hunter 10 laps on the podium. Mark Bass in fourth. Ryan Gregerson fifth. Sawyer Williams in sixth. We've got 2 votes out there. We're going to flip a coin here as soon as I find a coin on who's going home with that foam car stand. So we'll let you know in a second. All right, boys and girls. Wheeler, let's get him checked in. Slow it down. We got some marshals out there that I got to get out there. So we had 2 votes for the car stand, second and fourth place. We flipped a coin because there was only 2 votes. And fourth place is going home. Mark Bass going with a foam car stand. Don't run off, guys. All right, looking for a check-in from Mark Van Neersen. And it looks like we'll have plenty of marshals for this. Mr. Mark, go down to the Trinity sign. The far end would be great. Slow it down, guys. Slow it down. I'll turn you loose here in just a second. As soon as Mr. Mark gets down there in position. All right, gentlemen, roll them off. You got a solid minute on the clock here. All right, we got open four-wheel drive buggy here. $20 in race bucks going to the winner. I think we'll have all our novice guys out there for the podium pictures if they're here at the end of this. A nice group photo of that, especially a couple guys first time on the off-road. Got a couple of complimentary stickers to give away some of our novice guys too. All right, gentlemen, let's get them to the grid. Your top qualifier, 20 laps, 5 flat, Mark Van Neersen. Line it up second, it's going to be Zach Griggs. Third will be Josh Hall. Fourth will be Jordan Newman. 6 minutes on the clock for this one. All right, marshals look alive. These guys are pretty good, but you never know. I mean, they do have four-wheel drive. They should be getting stuck by nothing. All right, gentlemen, 6 minutes on the clock. We're going live in less than 5. We have a good start there. Oh, it's a little tight here. And Neersen clubbing it a little bit. Zach all over him. Looking for the clean way by. Oh, almost on the inside. Oh, Griggs putting on heat. A little mistake by Van Neersen, and Griggs gets by. Sweet pass there. Good sportsmanship from these guys, not trying to bob it up. Oh, Griggs up on 2 wheels, lands it. Holding on to the lead, leading him down the straightaway. Griggs by 4/10 over Van Neersen. Hall back 1.9 and Jordan half a second. And good sportsmanship there. Thank you, sir. Oh, looks like he popped the ball cup. Ooh. Here, pull it over to Mr. Rosa. It broke? Oh, no. Mr. Hall popping the ball cup after popping the C-hub or something there on the pipe there. Unfortunate. Had a fast lap of a 14.9. Griggs still showing the way here. And looks like Van Neersen got past him somewhere. 17-second lap for Griggs. See if he can't reel him back in. 1.5. Between them, Jordan back 4.5. Oh, I broke the shock off. That was unfortunate. That was a good battle shaping up there, too, for that third spot. Van Neersen 14.9, Griggs 14.4. And that's going to cost Griggs a little bit of time here. $240 down, $315 to go, just about halfway. Independent stock buggy, start thinking about heading this way. Newman had a 14.7 on the previous lap, backs it up with a 15.1. Griggs dropping a 14.4, picking up a 3/10 there, back 1.8 at the line, behind your leader, Mark Van Neersen. And looking a little tighter now. 2:30 to go, down to 7/10. Griggs with his 14.3. Rolls it over, bounces off the wall. Keeps on going, then flips one more time. That could be the big mistake right there. Let's see if he can reel him back in. He's got a 6.5 second deficit. 2 minutes to go. Griggs going to get the head down and throw in some heaters here. We're going to need all hands on deck for the next race. Jordan Newman dropping a 14.73, new fast lap. .45 seconds to go. Griggs another 14.4 down to 5.6. You're going to need a kerfuffle from Van Neersen to get back in this one. Jordan back 5.5 himself with 15 seconds to go. That is time. When you cross the line, you are done. Mark Van Neersen taking the $20 in race bucks. Griggs going to bring it home second here, and Jordan's going to finish third. And shut it down. Everybody, 24 laps there. 6:02 for the win, 6:12 for second, and Newman was 6:18. Fast lap goes to Griggs, 14.317. All right, final race of the night. Says we got 8 cars. We only have 7. Mr. John Marcotte out. Had to skedaddle. Did it break or just pop off or what? Cracked. Ah. All right, just looking for a check-in from Cody Perry. Everybody else ready to rock and roll. Once again, we have 7 cars in this one. We definitely need all 4 of our marshals from that last race, plus any help we can get out there. Once again, marshals need to start heading out here. Boys are ready to turn and burn. We still got podium pictures to take. All right, boys and girls, Mr. Mark had to skedaddle. Going home with a car stand. All right, all my drivers are checked in. Marshals, look alive. Drivers, turn them loose. You got just over a minute to turn and burn. All right, boys and girls, if you're watching online, you got choice 1 through 7 for the Gens Ace charge lead. You guys are going to pick who's going home with the Gens Ace charge lead. All right, gentlemen, let's get them in the grid. We're going to leave that top spot open. That's John Marcotte. Their TQ. Lining up second will be Austin Smith. Third will be Denzu Garcia. Fourth will be Aaron Smith. Fifth will be Benjamin Rosa. Sixth, Jay Broad. Seventh, CJ Soderlund and Cody Perry in eighth. Once again, top spot will be empty. We respect the qualifying efforts. And Austin Smith will start on the second spot. Denzu Garcia in third. Fourth will be Aaron Smith. Fifth, Benjamin Rosa. Sixth, Jay Broad. Seventh, CJ Soderlund. Eighth, Cody Perry. CJ seventh. Jay is sixth. All right, gentlemen, looks like everybody's okay. All right, boys and girls, so far in the voting online, fourth place, going home with the Gens A's 2-cell 5mm charge lead. Plugs into your charger and goes to your battery. All right, boys and girls, just a reminder, you got to get to that Newred Hobbies logo in front of Jordan there on the back side of that tabletop. Relatively cleanly. 6 minutes on the clock, gentlemen. Everybody's going live in less than 5. We got a good clean start here, guys. Good job. And I almost spoke too soon. And I think that might be Aaron going to the back. Oh no, Cody Perry, that's not looking good. Oh, tough break. Something with the front hubs or the front block. Had one job. It's Denzu at the line, rocking his initial run of that B7, if I'm not mistaken. Austin Smith in second, Benjamin Rosa third, CJ fourth, Jay fifth, Aaron sixth. Oh, Jay clipping the corner on the step down. But we have a battle shaping up here between the pink and blue cars. Denzu and Austin. Austin with a 15-7. And I think Denzu holding on the lead here. Looks like it. Austin dropping back to 1.6. Benjamin in third. Back 3.7 now. Aaron in fourth. CJ fifth. Jay dropping to 6 here. Not sure which lap happened there. Had a 20-second lap. Previous lap. Caution on the step down. And it's clear. And we got a battle shaping back up for the lead here. Denzu across the line by 0.8 with Austin dropping a 15.4. Jay, those battle for the lead behind you, coming up behind you, sir. Do with that what you will. Oh, I think that was Austin upside down, going a little hot into the end of the straightaway. Just about halfway, drivers. Caution on the tabletop. And that's Austin. Looks like Benjamin's going to pass him for that second spot now with a 15.6 for Benjamin. And it looks like Austin back to second now. Benjamin behind him by 0.9. CJ back 3.9 in fourth. Here comes the rest of the field. Aaron back 3.7. Jay back 2 seconds with a new fast lap. 15.9 for Jay. Denzu Garcia out there in cruise control at the moment. 6-second lead for him. Right now, it looks like fourth place, going home with the Gens Ace charge leads. Oh, we got cowbell from Aaron. Some gaps here and there. Closest battle between Aaron and Jay. 1.3 apart for that fifth spot. And that might have been our leader between the tabletops. No, that was Austin. I think those guys copied this or did the same scheme. It's almost identical from here. I'm sure there's little differences. 45 seconds to go. Denzu Garcia out front, rocking his new B7 debut race for this thing. Austin Smith in second. CJ to third. Benjamin fourth now. Oh, here's some Lexan down at the far end. I think that was Jay. 15 seconds. Five seconds. You're done when you cross line. Denzu Garcia taking the victory here. Debut of his B7. Austin's done. Aaron's done. Jay's done. Looking for CJ. Benjamin. CJ's done. Looking for Benjamin. And shut it down. Woo! 22 laps for the top four. Garcia 6 flat. Austin 6:06. Soderlund 6:10. Rosa 6:14. Aaron and Jay with 21 laps, and they were separated by 3.8. Once again, our chat picked fourth place. Going home with the Gens Ace charge lead. That's Benjamin Rosa. All right, boys and girls, give me a second here. We are going to get all the awards out there and take some podium pictures. I want to thank all our live stream viewers tuning in. Hopefully you enjoyed that. Sorry for the delays. Just the way it goes sometimes. We will see you Saturday for the Oval here at Newred Hobbies. We'll make a call on the weather tomorrow morning, whether that's indoor or outdoor. You know how things change here in Florida. I want to thank everybody for tuning in, and we'll see you then.